Hello and welcome to today's podcast episode of Howling Around. My name is Jeroni, and today we're going to talk about how to handle rejection like a boss. Often we get rejected and we handle it very poorly. And today I'm going to help you walk away from a rejection with grace and some dignity. First off, let me start you guys off with a little story. I got rejected mid-date a couple months ago. And the only thing I was doing was trying to run a mental health check with this woman. And it didn't go well. It went very poorly, as a matter of fact. At the moment, it was really awkward, really painful, but now I can really laugh about it. So let me tell you what happened. So I'm on this date, and we're sitting across from each other. We're sitting at the bar in a nice cafe. Conversation is okay, atmosphere is okay, but I'm noticing something is off. Like a side quest happening in the background that I'm not being told about. And I did what any socially aware, emotionally intelligent guy would do. And I look her dead in the eyes and I ask her, so are you mentally stable? Now listen, this, to me at least, was a genuine question. I wasn't trying to be rude, wasn't trying to accuse her of anything. I was just making sure I wasn't stepping into a boss battle with no armor, okay? And she looks at me and she says, that's a really weird question, guy. That's really weird. And I look at her and I'm like, really? I don't think it is that weird. It's a normal question. And then she hits me with this finishing move. She goes, yeah, well, this isn't gonna work, we're done. Date instantly done. The moment I asked the question, it was a genuine question, but I felt the date coming to a grinding halt. And at the moment, it was really painful, okay? Now it's hilarious, but at the moment, it wasn't fun at all. So she goes, yeah, this isn't gonna work, date is done. So cold, clean, just like that. And from that point on, I gotta make a decision. Now I can either walk away from it or I can make it worse. Now, lucky for me, I didn't make it worse. So I didn't flinch, I didn't argue, didn't try to explain myself. I just smiled, I nodded and I said, fine, fair enough. Thank you for being honest. I accept that you think it's a weird question, and if that is what makes you want to end the date, that's okay with me. So I paid for drinks and I walk out, gracefully and everything intact. Now, did I mess up the wording? I guess, sure. Maybe I could have phrased it a little bit differently. Maybe next time when I want to check for mental stability, I shouldn't phrase it like I'm about to send her to Arkham Asylum, I guess. But yeah, it is what happened. And what I did was 4 things, which I'm going to talk to you about today. I took a deep breath. I observed, at least later on. I learned from it. And important is I stayed in the game. And sometimes it just goes wrong. Sometimes you do the right things at the wrong moment, and sometimes you do the wrong thing at the wrong moment as well. So, how should you handle rejection? And why does rejection hurt? First of all, you gotta remember everyone gets rejected at some point. Even the guys sleeping with all the women, even they get rejected. The chats and whatever you want to call it, they also get rejected, more than you think. But rejection triggers our egos and not our actual self-worth. And keep in mind that most rejections aren't even personal. they're situational. And it's about chemistry, it's about timing. And if you mess it up, it's not proof that you aren't a good guy, that you are not enough. It's just maybe you did the right thing at the wrong moment, or maybe you were doing the wrong thing at the wrong moment as well. So in my case, for instance, maybe if I phrased it differently, I would have gotten a different outcome. Or maybe if I asked the exact same question on the third date in a different setting, with a different vibe, different atmosphere, I maybe would have gotten away with asking the same question because maybe the chemistry was a little bit better and maybe the timing was better. But in this case, not so much chemistry, and the timing probably not very good as well. So that is a problem. You gotta make sure you have chemistry, you gotta make sure the timing is right. And yeah, that's something that you can't always get right whenever you want it. And the thing that really grinds my gears is, especially online, I hear these guys complain about when they get rejected and that women don't want them. And it's the goddamn universe is broken and every dating app is rigged. And sure, to some point, I guess, yeah, fine. But at the end of the day, it's like, no, you just got hit with a side quest. You know, you just need to do some side quests before you can continue with your main quest and find the woman of your dreams. The universe isn't broken. The universe isn't broken. The game isn't rigged, not per se. It's just you need to work on creating chemistry. You need to work on your timing. You need to work on your delivery. It's not that you aren't good enough. It's not that these women are terrible. And the universe isn't broken. It's you. Now, what I want you to do next time is consider the BOSS method. It's a funny acronym, I guess. What you want to do is you want to breathe. Don't break. Breathe. Don't panic. Don't lash out. Don't argue. Just say thank you and keep it moving. Keep your composure. Even if you get angry or sad or whatever, just say thank you, walk away. If you want to scream, scream when she can see it. If you want to cry, go cry somewhere where she can see it. You know, keep your composure. Stay calm and don't react emotionally. It's really, really simple. You ask her, can I have your phone number? And she says, no, you're not my type. You just have to go, okay, thank you, and walk away. That's all you have to do. Nothing more, nothing less. That's all you have to do. And you're good. Don't beg. Don't keep pushing for it. Okay? Don't do that. You're not a wizard. So stop casting whatever spell it is, you know, the please give me a chance spell. It's not going to be effective. She has some serious resistance to that. Begging, everybody will lose respect for you. You will lose some dignity points as well. Don't do it. Just say thank you and walk away. Keep your composure. The second thing that I want you to do is observe the encounter. Observe the scenario, the moment that you had. You want to reflect. Were you being your best self? Did you ignore some red flags? Did you miss the timing? You know, in some cases, if somebody's in a hurry to their job and you want to stop them and ask them a question, yeah, of course they're going to say no. If I'm going to my job and some woman stops me like, hey, can I ask you a question? No, you can't ask me a question. I got places to be. I got to go. I did not reject her per se. I rejected the moment. This is not the moment to start talking to me. It's the same for when you're in the gym and you have headphones on and people come over to you and start talking to you. Like, come on, guys, you know, I got headphones on. I don't want to talk. This is not the moment. You want to talk to me when I don't wear the headphones. So maybe you were ignoring some things. Maybe the timing wasn't right. And that is super important. Poor timing is, I would say, one of the most important things that we get wrong. So that's what you want to do. You want to observe the encounter, reflect on what happened really. What happened really? Okay? And some guys just treat it like Dark Souls, you know, this super crazy difficult RPG game, you know. They just keep running into the final boss, no armor, no maxed out weapons, and just hope this time it's gonna work. I think that's the definition of crazy, you know, doing the same thing over and over again and getting the same outcome, or hoping for a different outcome. That's what it is, I guess. Right? You're doing the same thing over and over again, but hoping in a different outcome. That's not how it works. You gotta improve what you can. You gotta improve all these things to get a better outcome. And let's hope you're not crazy, so put in the work. And then what I want you to do is stack your lessons. Every rejection is just feedback for you to improve on. Maybe you talk too much about X, Y, and Z. That's fine, but that's why you have this reflection moment. So stack your lessons. Every time you get rejected, wear it as a badge of honor. Take it as feedback, reflect on it, and improve where you can. So use it as a lesson. And the fourth letter is stay in the game. Rejection is a detour. It's not a dead end. It isn't. You're just building reps. You know, like you're going to the gym. You're just putting in repetitions. You're building up reps. And in this case, you got to think emotional gym, mental gym. So this person didn't vibe with you. Well, maybe the next person will love what the last one didn't love. And I see this all the time online. These guys complaining about, well, then I'm just going my own way and women are not worth it and whatever it is, you know, it's all bad. It's like, yeah, if it was that easy, everybody would do it. Every guy would get the woman of his dreams. It's not how it works, you know. To get one woman, maybe you gotta go through 1,000 rejections. But that's part of the game. Rejection is not a dead end. It's not you not being enough. It's just a mismatch of you and the woman that you're trying to connect with. So rejection is a detour. Keep that in mind. Don't step out of the game. Don't rage quit. Keep going. Keep going. You got to build up repetition. You know, you got to build up some experience. You got to become better and better and better and better. You got to improve. You know, you got to earn some XP. You got to level up. That's what you got to do. Don't quit. You know, please don't quit. That is just, it's stupid. I see it all the time online and it just pisses me off. You know, that's just weak. Come on, man. I've been rejected hundreds of times. Hundreds of times. And I'm still here. And I'm fine. And so will you. Now, these are the 4 things you gotta do, okay? Breathe, don't panic. Observe and reflect what happened really. Stack your lessons, take it as feedback and improve. And 4th, stay in the game. Don't give up. Keep going and keep grinding until you get the experience that you need to actually get the results that you want. And every time you get rejected, just celebrate it, you know. Go drink something, go to the gym. Every time you get rejected, do 100 push-ups, whatever it is. And don't text her, don't call her, don't try it again with the same woman. It is what it is, you know, and treat yourself. That's what you got to do. So rejection is part of the journey. That is super important to keep in mind. Rejection is not the end. It is part of the journey. You know, it's part of the game. You're going to get rejected and you're probably going to get rejected a lot. So next time, we're going to talk about more things that will help you with rejection and confidence and how to do better. And for now, I'm going to leave you and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.